In JavaScript, comments are statements that the compiler ignores, usually used to explain what the code is doing. But why do we even need comments? Well, when we're writing larger programs that can span hundreds of lines across multiple files, it's easy to move on to the next feature as soon as we get the code working. But if we ever come back to it later, we might have no idea what's going on. That's where comments come in. They give us a quick reminder or summary of what the code is doing, especially if we're looking at it with fresh eyes. There are two main types of comments: single-line comments and multi-line comments. To create a single-line comment, we use two forward slashes. Everything after those slashes on the same line is ignored by the compiler. For larger blocks of comments, we use multi-line comments, which start with a forward slash and asterisk, and end with an asterisk and forward slash. Now, it's important to note that you can overdo it with comments. Here are a few tips to keep your code clean and your comments useful. Number 1, don't comment code that's already self-explanatory. For example, if we declare a variable like let x equals 5, we don't need a comment that says we're assigning 5 to x. The code speaks for itself. Instead, focus on adding comments for more complex logic and explain why the code is doing something, not just what it's doing. Here's an example. Let's say we check if a user is active and send them a welcome email. Instead of using comments to explain what we can clearly see in the code, like check if user is active, a better comment would explain the reason behind this action. For instance, we only send a welcome email to active users to avoid spamming inactive ones, which helps save resources. And that's a wrap on comments. They're not just for explaining your code, but for reminding yourself and others why the code exists in the first place. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, happy coding.